Alright guys, welcome back to another operaomnia video where we are going to be talking about Type-0's Queen, the next new character to be dropping to global operaomnia. We're going to be talking about what she is going to be bringing to global via her kit with her party auras, her versatility in her kit, and what really got me to pull for her kit, which some players may agree with me on this, but the crazy side of her whenever you use her EX ability. So with that, if you guys do enjoy the video, consider liking the video and subscribing for future operaomnia content as we are getting closer and closer to 3,000 subscribers. It's insane the amount of support that I've been getting on the channel lately, and I just want to give a big thanks to you guys for all the recent support. I really appreciate you guys. I don't feel like I thank you guys enough for the love that you guys have been throwing my way. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's talk about Queen's kit and upcoming release with her event. So we're gonna start off with Queen's skill 1 and skill 2. Her skill 1 is called Speed Rush Thrust, which is a 6-hit melee brave plus an HP attack. Afterwards, she extends her own active buff duration by 1, and after that, she increases the party's brave based on 30% of her own max brave. Her skill 2 is called Manosphere. She grants brave to her allies, excluding herself, by 10% of her own max brave. Then she follows up with a 6-hit AoE melee brave plus an AoE HP attack that does split HP damage. Now she grants 2 buffs, which is called Scholastic Knowledge, which lasts for 6 turns, and Class 0 Tactics, which lasts for 4 turns. Now for the Scholastic Knowledge, that is a buff that is only for herself, and that grants her a 20% max brave up and a 20% attack up. The Class 0 Tactics is actually a party-wide buff. So this one right here grants the party a 30% attack up and a 30% max brave up. When the turn begins, it recovers brave based on 20% of their own max brave. The recovered brave max brave overflow limit gets increased by 20%, and they also get a 20% brave damage delta up. Her C65 HP heal boost all heals the party by 20% of their max HP, and the party also gets a 5% max brave up, and this C65 lasts for 3 turns. Now we get to my favorite part of Queen's kit, which is her EX ability called Berserk Awakening. She sets her own HP to 1 and recovers brave to herself based on 300% of her HP loss, followed by a single target HP attack. Then she deals a 4 hits AoE melee brave plus a single target HP attack with a tremendous increase in brave potency. She has 150% stolen brave, max brave overflow, and on the last HP attack she deals 80% splash HP damage to non-targets. She grants the special effect, which is an overhead above her, called the Berserk Awakening, to herself for 3 actions. Now this special effect, Berserk Awakening, is pretty unique because on her following turn, she gets to do some fun shenanigans, which is what I love about her. Now what this does is it gives her a 50% attack up and a 40% brave damage delta up. And while this is active, she is unable to be incapacitated, meaning that she is basically immortal for the duration of this special effect. So any type of like dangerous HP attacks that would normally kill her will not kill her until this special effect goes away from her. Now whenever this effect does go away, she does recover 50% of her HP to herself. Now a few things will happen while she has this special effect active. She won't be able to use any of her skills, and the only skills that will be active will be the ones that have changed with her brave attack and her HP attack. Now with her brave attack, it changes into Balestra Lunge, which is a 6-hit melee brave plus an HP attack, and she gets instant turn rate, and she increases brave by 20% of the HP damage dealt, and she extends her own active buff duration by 1. Now whenever you use any of these 2 skills, the overhead does go down by 1. Now her HP attack changes into Devastate, which is a 3-hit melee brave plus an HP attack that is triggered 3 times. After the second HP attack, she increases brave by 10% of the HP damage dealt, and after the last HP attack, she deals 50% of the HP damage dealt to non-targets. So it's a pretty nasty effect that she has. So normally the way that I would personally use it whenever I have this active on Queen is that I would spam her brave attack, which is the Balestar lunge, twice, and then I will use the Devastate to finish it off before the special effect or her overhead goes away, and then that way I would have used her as efficient as possible with her special effect, and then afterwards she'll recover her HP, and then she'll be back to her normal self. Even though I would prefer for her to stay her other side, but that's just me. So but yes, that is basically how her EX ability works. Finally, we'll talk about her LD ability, which is called Divine Judgment. So she recovers 40% max HP to the party, and she deals a 10-hit AoE melee brave plus an AoE HP attack that deals full HP damage to all targets. She has 180% stolen max brave overflow, and she increases party brave by 20% of the HP damage dealt, and she also recovers HP to the party by 20% of the HP damage dealt up to 20% of the max HP. She also grants a buff, which is another party-wide aura buff that lasts for 6 turns, called the Wave of Judgment. Now this Wave of Judgment is very, very good because it gives the party another 40% attacker. Well, not another 40%, but like it gives an additional 40% attack up, a 20% stolen max brave overflow up, a 20% HP damage up, a 10% HP regen based off 10% of the teammates' HP, and it prevents KO if the HP is at least 50% of the max HP, and it leaves the HP value at 1. So everybody in the party has last stand as long as Queen has the Wave of Judgment buff, which is a frame buff, active. Very, very solid. And HP damage resistor by 30%. All of that in this one buff. So again, she is providing so much. She's providing a lot of auras, not just from her LD ability, but also from the buff that she is providing from her skill 2. Very, very solid character in my opinion. One thing I forgot to add earlier in this video was Queen's call abilities. So her first call ability is her skill 2 Manosphere, which gives the party a brave regen and a gained max brave overflow up. And then for her LD call, the LD call, which lasts for 3 actions, gives the party a 20% attack up, a 20% stolen brave max brave overflow limit up, a 10% HP damage dealt up, and a HP regen. So now we get to the point of the video. Should you pull for Queen on her upcoming release? Now, Queen is such a versatile character. The one thing that I really truly appreciated about her when she first got released in JP is the fact that she has so much in her kit in terms of support for the party. She has so much support for the party in terms of providing good auras. She makes it so that everybody has last stand. She gives the party HP regen. She is basically there to, like, if you are wanting to bring your support character, and then if you want to give the party that extra little bit of oomph in terms of like damage, or just like extra little bit of like things here and there, you also want to give the party last stand a little bit of extra HP damage up, just like stuff like that. Queen is definitely a solid addition to team comps, and not only that, but like Queen's EX ability. I mean, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I mean, like, for me, when I saw that and I saw like the crazy chaotic laugh or whatever, I mean, I could say other words, but I want to get monetized. When I saw that, and when I saw like the craziness about her, like, you got that innocent face, but then like once you hit that EX ability, it's just like, oh my god, like it's a whole 360 out of nowhere. That's the other thing that really got to me about her. It's just like you basically have like free skills in a way, but it's really behind her EX ability, right? So like you have, like I mentioned earlier in this video, like if you use her brave attack, the one that changes from a brave attack twice, which has an instant turn rate, and then you use her other one, you basically have 3 attacks back to back to back, and the enemy won't be able to do much about it. So you have like 2 single targets, and then you have like that one AoE one that she is able to do. But like my biggest thing with her that I really like about her is the party auras. The party auras that she provides, the damage that she is dealing, and obviously for everybody who is looking for the Tifa damage out there, she is not, if you are looking for Tifa damage, she is not there to do the Tifa damage. I'm gonna let you know right now. She is not Tifa 2.0. She's not Tifa 10.0. Whatever it is that you're looking for, she is not Miss Tifa. Right? She is there as the character where she balances out in between, like, she'll do her damage here and there, but she provides those beautiful auras from her skill 2 and her LD ability. And the fact that she does become immortal for that short period of time from her EX ability really does help a lot. And you can actually take advantage of that too. You really, really can, because like say for example, if you equip her with a lock call, and if you're about to be in danger, you can easily have the enemies take advantage of that and have them target her in the duration of her special effect. And instead of doing what I mentioned earlier, which is using her single target twice, that gives her instant turn rate, you can actually do the complete opposite and use her AoE one, which does not give her instant turn rate, and you can extend her duration a little bit longer and take advantage of her immortality. So that's another way of taking advantage of that. Not only that, but since we have Core, Core and her would fit just fine together, because because of her EX ability, she, if they attack her a good amount, or, with the amount of extra turns that she has via her EX ability, Core will be attacking so many times that it will also help him out in building up those stacks for his overhead. So, there was so much combinations between, like, with Queen that you could potentially do with a lot of characters. Now, if you want to, if you think like you're gonna have issues with trying to build up her recast gauge for her EX ability, I mean, there are a few characters that can help you speed her recast gauge. I mean, you also have characters that can instantly give you her EX right there and then. I mean, you have Ash. Ash is a really solid character because she gives enchant / impel, and then after you use her LD ability, she has that Queen's Order, which has turn shenanigans, and she gives the party the ability to use their EXs right there and then once that turn comes up. So you have options. You have plenty of options. But like I mentioned earlier, the big thing about her is the versatility, the fact that she has like so much in her kit. And do note that she already has a crystal level 90 in JP, and if you have seen some gameplay, or if you've been watching a gameplay that I recorded for this video, you'll see that, I mean, like, she has the potential to do so much more for the future. So you can kind of base it off of you know, like watching this bit of gameplay, you know, what you heard in this video, maybe just do some research, you know, watch other YouTubers gameplays, kind of try to figure out like what exactly do you want to do. Like I know Titus is right around the corner since we are getting very, very close to his release, and I know that there are plenty of players that are waiting for his release. So I can definitely understand if you want to maybe wait until his release and then maybe come back and try to pull for her. You know, it's completely understandable, but she is definitely a solid character to pull for in terms of having some strong party auras and just overall having yourself a very good versatile character with having party auras, you know, doing good damage, you know, and a whole bunch of other stuff, you know, with all, you know, with all the stuff that I've mentioned in this video about her. So but you know, you guys let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about Queen, whether you're gonna pull for her or are you gonna hold off, whatever it is that you're gonna do let me know in the comment section below. Just let me know what you guys think about her, your thoughts, opinions, so on and so forth. But that's gonna be it for the video, guys. You guys let me know in the comment section below how you feel about her. And yeah, with that being said, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you guys did enjoy it, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Once again, thank you so much for the love and the recent support as of late. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video.